Coach Madden in the fundamentals, keeping it old school. It's Davante Adams. His ability to get separation makes him a tough cover. Easy choice. I don't care who's available from any era. You can't go wrong with Aaron Rodgers. J.J. Swat. All right, fundamentals against the fundamentals. Trey Moe here to give you a little push for your first swing through Superstar KO. Score 6, try for 2 more. Keep your opponent from making a score. Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Gets it to Adams on the slant. Good first down game. Truth be told, plays like that win games on a more consistent basis than big plays do. Don't sleep on them. Start the drive with Gurley, and they'll take him down for the loss. Hey, that play went the wrong way. Defense in your head, huh? Now Rodgers. And this is gonna be, and he got him complete. You can destroy the spirit of the D with plays like this. Man. Superstar KO fans, give it up for Mr. Aaron Rodgers. One coach is happy, the other, not so much. But that can change in one play. So let's see what happens. Not too many dudes hanging on through a hit like that. That's incomplete. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result from your 1st down call. Find something that works. 2nd down, they'll run it. You gotta at least get back to the line, man. That's a loss on the play. You gotta move the ball forward to get the 1st down. Unless you just like 3rd and long. Rodgers is throwing on 3rd. Gets it to Adams on the slant. Defense, y'all better wake up. The O ain't playing with you. Make sure your timing is good if you throw it. Routes are more difficult to run with limited space. Now Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete. I go right back to him. Might even run the same play. Don't lose confidence because of an incompletion. Now Rodgers fires a bullet out, but that's incomplete. Hey, either your timing's off or it's just great defense. But these incompletions are not the pathway for success in Superstar KO, especially in the red zone. And Todd Gurley is into the end zone. Fundamentals touchdown. They'll give it to the fullback. He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. How you start this drive is important, but how you end, that will be the story of the game. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. And the fullback makes the catch. And they'll stop him after a very small pickup. Go on, open that playbook up. Make the defense respect you. It's 2nd down. Might as well. Looks to throw on 2nd down. Rolling to his right.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. My kind of football here. You're across midfield. Don't switch gears. First run, Derrick Henry. And they'll take that play happily. Solid game. On 1st down. Oh, you should know better. Don't let Henry build momentum. Defense lets him slip into the red zone. Get it together, D. Ball security is the highest priority in the red zone. Don't waste the effort to get here and turn it over. J.J. Watt manages to get him. Okay, halfway to the 1st down marker with that play. The percentages are in your favor now on 2nd down. They'll throw here. This is, and he is into the end zone for a fundamentals touchdown. They'll give it to the, looks like it's tug of war time. It's tug of war time, and we've got something a little bit different for y'all. The end zones are going to get bigger after both teams run a play. Score first, and you're moving on. Rodgers looking to throw it here at midfield. And he will find his big tight end. Over the middle, complete. Smack down at the 15-yard line. Looks to throw. Look at middle. It's caught by Smith-Schuster.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be patient, baby. Just gotta be patient.
Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact to force the drop. On the handoff, going to Henry. And they're going to get him down after a pretty good run right there. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough there to hold on to that one. Here's Derrick Henry on the run. And he'll push forward here for a nice little game. Fundamentals get the first play of tug of war. I say hit him with your best shot. Now Rodgers. And he's got his big tight end over the middle. It's complete. drops back to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a fundamentals touchdown. You're on the verge of victory, fundamentals. See you soon. Time to move and shake with the GMP. As decorated as his career is, Brady has not lost that competitive edge or desire to win. If you're looking for toughness, reliability, speed, and IQ, you found it with Levante David. Great choice. With his speed and technique, Danielle Hunter causes problems for every offense. Let's go, record breakers. GMP. Welcome to Superstar KO. I'll get you up to speed. You get one series to score and one to close the door. If your defense can't cope, you'll pick up that tug-of-war rope. First possession of Superstar KO is about to start, and the crowd is ready for action. I believe we all are ready. Starting this drive on the ground, and they got him, but too late. Very nice pickup on that play. I'd run something quick after that last game. You might catch the defense off guard. Second down, they'll run it, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Going with the run on 3rd and short. Continues to fight through contact. Here's Brady, 1st and 10. And A.J. Green with his first catch of the day. I see the way you like the ball. Big plays. Here's Brady, 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's taken in by Green. Kicking on 4. Not happening. Can't happen. Let that factor into your red zone strategy. And he's got his superstar receiver. It's A.J. Green for the GMP touchdown. They'll try and he'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. Balanced attack. Run heavy or pass heavy. Whatever it takes. Get in the end zone. Here's Mahomes. 1st and 10. Throwing deep for Cooper Kupp. Throws it across his body, but it's intercepted. Come on now. Only one QB I know can pull that off. On to that next round. It's ground and pound. Gilmore makes it hard to catch a pass. All right, Breaker Breakers versus GMP. Oh, it ain't luck. You say it's skill. All right, then. Prove it. Round 2 is calling for you. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Here's Brady, 1st and 10. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Throwing again on second down. It's Brady. Airing it out for Green. Intercepted by Derwin James, the enforcer in the secondary. Derwin James has got a... You don't have to be quick, but you better be effective. They missed out. Don't copy them. Now Dak. He's going to find Kelsey open on the right side. Complete. I see you came to play. And that's a statement play right there. Big time football. From the gun, inside handoff. And it's Hunter who tracks him down. If I could get at least 5 yards on every play, I'll take it. That means I'm end zone bound eventually. Now Dak. Looking deep for Tyreek Hill. He's got Tyreek in the end zone. Touchdown, record breakers. Just keep pounding up that path to victory, GMP. The fundamentals. System, coach, conference, blah, blah, blah. You still gotta play. And his play speaks for itself. Your squad just got Devin McCourty, a player who is great in coverage, a sure tackler, durable, and a true leader. What's Miller got brewing? Let's go. The fundamentals versus the fundamentals. If you're a risk taker, you're going to love this mode. One drive, no kicking. Starting at your 25. Let me see you work. You selected Devontae Adams. Defenses better not sleep, or they might get beat deep. All right, fundamentals against the fundamentals. You got yourself another superstar. So go ahead and get another win. I mean, unless you just cool with one. Offense is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin strap and let's go. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Gets it to Juju on the slant. Fights his way for some good yards. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Lucky. Turn the ball over on your first try in Superstar KO and you just might cry. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Gets it to Juju on the slant. And that run brings him all the way down to the 11. Juju Smith-Schuster. All right, be ready to capitalize. The defense may be over-aggressive, so use that against them. Now, Rodgers, better luck next time, partner. That pass is incomplete. You thinking of passing again? You might connect this time, or you could always run it. Again, throwing with Rodgers. Almost like he knew that was 6 from the moment he threw it. Touchdown fundamentals. It appears they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. 8-0. It's like this in my book. You can either run from or run to the pressure. It's Superstar KO. Now Brady. Somebody was amped up to go. Just couldn't connect on the throw. You better find the same energy the defense has, or we'll be shutting the lights off soon. Game will be over. First carry for Todd Gurley. And the short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Let me give you a little advice. Don't get in the habit of creating this scenario. It gives the defense the upper hand. 3rd down. Gonna run it. Not much on that one, especially with Myles Garrett there. All right, it's 4th down. You gotta do something. You're in the... Brady's gonna throw it here on 4th down. And my goodness, this is... Don't worry, folks, the fundamentals will be back, and soon. Coach Madden in the fundamentals, keeping it old school. Try to block Vaughn if you want to. It won't be for long. Instacam gives you the highlights. You're getting a flat-out dominant defender in T.J. Watt. He's shown this consistently. Let's go, fundamentals. Fundamentals. If you can't convert, no problem. Just stop your opponent and settle the score with tug of war. I'll be watching. May the best squad win. It's Superstar KO time. Let's start this thing off right. Back to pass. into open space. Now turn on the burners. You got to make it tougher on them than that, D.
This is it.
First and 10. He'll throw it. And he'll be hit on the release, as that'll fall incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Back to pass. Test in the middle, but didn't have what he needed on that throw. What are you thinking? Third time is the charm? Could be. Let's see. First run, Nick Chubb. Stopped at midfield on a nice gain. Keep it up. They'll throw from the 50. He's got Nick Chubb open outright. Defense in the foot race. And Chubb reaches the end zone. Touchdown fundamentals. Gonna try for two. He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. There should be no questions about what needs to happen. You need to score, and you need to convert the two-point play. A first carry for Alvin Kamara. The road to the end zone is the other way, offense. You're back to your own 24-yard line. This ain't winning football on display right now. Try something different on second. Here's Kamara on second down. Brought down after a nice game.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
First down on the ground. Only a little on that play, thanks to a stop by Levante David. Yes, it's forward progress. Cool. But this output ain't the ideal way to start first down. This time, they'll throw it. Juju's in traffic. They pick him off. Oh, no, it's... You're on the verge of victory, fundamentals. The fundamentals. You got Stephon Gilmore lining up for you. That's going to change the whole passing scheme. Man, I can't wait to see how you light him up with this superstar. Mahomes got whatever you need. Do I really need to list what this man can do? Bobby Wagner is the best at it right now. Let's go, fundamentals. GNP. Let your superstars do what made them superstars, and you'll be good. I'm Trey Moe, and I wouldn't steer you wrong. Now go get after it. It's the first play of the game. Are you going to play it safe or take a big risk to see if you catch the defense off guard? First run, Derrick Henry. And there is Stephon Gilmore to bring him down. Okay, halfway to the first down marker with that play. The percentages are in your favor now on second down. Back to pass. Going over the middle, and his running back Henry has it. And there is Stephon Gilmore to bring him down. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Well, somebody's got their big boy pants on in this one. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. That's a tight window for Thomas, and it's picked off. The 40 at the 30 with daylight. The 20. Well, you may as well hot dog it in because there's no one around to stop you. Touchdown fundamentals. Taking the win, it's the fundamentals. Listen, I'll give you a trade secret. You're going to need 2 on Mike. Let's go, fundamentals. Fundamentals. I see you weren't ready to start over. Welcome to round 2. Can you keep the momentum going? Fundamentals get the ball first. Will they score first? Defense, talk to me. Will they? Start the drive with Gurley. That is quality yardage.
Come on, let's go. Yellow, I've got Louis.
On 1st down, back to Gurley. And he's got some yards before he's tackled. Solid run. Everybody loves big plays, but you better be able to make these type of plays too. 2nd down. Running it. I see a few extra DBs on this third down play. Fundamentals are thinking pass. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Gurley. Dragged down in enemy territory to the 49. Here's Mahomes, 1st and 10. No shortage of air under that one, but it's incomplete. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result from your 1st down call. Find something that works. 1st down, going to the ground. And he's across midfield and into fundamental territory. The fundamentals have the secondary loaded up, trying to dictate where the ball is going. Now Mahomes. Shut down by Jalen Ramsey. The receiver never had a chance. Jalen Ramsey. If you score, you win. It's that simple for you. They wasted their drive, but don't waste yours. Drops back to it's Quan Solo. And that big play lets him cross midfield and set up camp in enemy territory. Practice reps proven to be valuable right now. Just past the 50 with momentum on your side. Now they run to the left side. Wonder what hurts more there, taking the hit or throwing it incomplete. Dropping back. Fundamentals looking to throw it. Saquon for the team. Pushing into the clear. Put the team on my back. For Matt, and Barkley is into the end zone for a fundamentals touchdown. Don't worry, folks. The fundamentals will be back, and soon. Coach Madden in the fundamentals, keeping it old school. Travis Kelce is going to give you your money's worth, production and entertainment. You can't cover what you can't catch. The secondary can't miss a step against Tyreek. Let number 19 be your number 1 receiver. It's GNP Fundamentals. All right, got a superstar KO rookie here. No worries, Trey-Mo gonna set you up. Start at your 25, get points on the drive. If the other side scores, it's time for tug of war. A good old-fashioned KO fundamental style will make these fans go crazy. They're lining up. Let's go. Here's Gurley, and he's upfield for a decent pickup. Strong running there. If I could get at least 5 yards on every play, I'd take it. That means I'm end zone bound eventually. First carry for Todd Gurley. And they bring him down at the line. No gainer this time. Not ideal at all. But you didn't lose anything. Don't play around on third down, though. Looks to throw. Caught. Pulled in by Amari Cooper. And they'll take the ball just short of midfield. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it to Amari Cooper on the slant. With the field full of superstars, we're bound to see this on every drive. The next action happens around midfield. They'll throw here. Wide open to Kelsey. Yo, defense, where'd you go? Hey, defense, you see where they're heading, right? You better close the door. Don't let them in your house. They'll throw here. Throws over the middle, and, oh, it's incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. 2nd down, they'll run it. From outside of the 10 to the 8-yard line. I see you pounding that rock. Not the worst case scenario by far, but you could be in a more favorable position, though. Anyway, it's 3rd down. Looks to throw it. Ground and pound, able to knock it down. Fundamentals dropping back to throw on 4. Almost like he knew that was 6 from the moment he threw it. Touchdown, Fundamentals. They'll try it, and he'll be stopped shy of the goal line. So this lead will stay at 6. A TD plus 2 is your automatic invite to the KO stage. A first carry for Alvin Kamara. And not too much doing there. Nothing to be excited about, but also you didn't go backwards. So top those yards with this play. They'll throw here. And the fullback makes the catch. Gets a good chunk of yards before he's brought down.
19 Tiger.
1st down, going to the ground. Oh, Kamara's in space. This is gonna be fun. 30 for the show, 20 to get ready, 10 tilt. Stand in their way at your own peril. GMP's got 1 on the ground.
Take that.
Kamara, and he is into the end zone. They're up by 2. You're on the verge of victory, Fundamentals. See you soon. The Fundamentals. The pride of Miami Northwestern Senior High School, it's Amari Cooper. Put him anywhere on the line, and the result will be the same. J.J. Watt is just different. The press will definitely elevate your chances of getting stops on D. He ready. It's the record breakers versus the fundamentals. Welcome to Superstar KO. It's real simple. One drive from your 25 to score. Oh yeah, no kicking. You got this, right? Okay. We get to see the fundamentals offense set the narrative for this edition of Superstar KO. Start the drive with Gurley. Not much, but they'll have to take it. Go on, open that playbook up. Make the defense respect you. It's second down. Might as well. Second down, they'll run it, and he is going the wrong way. Of course, I would too if I had DeForest Buckner waiting to hit me. Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make him think twice about passing. Drops back here to throw on third. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Wake up, offense. Their defense is setting you up for the KO. Don't let it happen. The better you start, the better you finish. Personally, I want to see a KO right now. Clean sheet of downs. Prescott on 1st and 10, moving to his right. And his first hookup with Amari Cooper. Clean sheet of downs. Prescott on 1st and 10. No luck on that throw. Dial up another one. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Now Dak. He's going to find Cooper on the right side. Complete. Starting just across midfield after the last play. I assume the record breakers will get creative here. Now Dak. Going for the home run. Breaking down the coverage for a record breakers touchdown. You're on the verge of victory, fundamentals. See you soon.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Going right back to Akers. Room here to run. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. A gain there of 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, he gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Carr fighting his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Shotgun now for Carr. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd. We're scoreless after one. Second and 12. Play action. Now it's Carr. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On fourth down, Stafford. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. From the 24, Carr working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing his Carr on third down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. There, this one will be a 29-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the Rams have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. It's a run with Akers.
And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams, 65 yards.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Carr will look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Howell now to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now down the numbers. There he goes. 30, 10, 5, touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to move back in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Carr. He hits Adams, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Howell now to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession.
Coach Madden, the fundamentals, keeping it old school. The only way they're completing a pass on Stephon Gilmore is if he slips. Lockdown. Marvelous Jackson. Simply put, Travis Kelce is an unstoppable force at the tight end position. Great pick. Let's go, record breakers. Fundamentals. Superstar KO's like an obsession. Boils the game down to just one possession. Each team will get a chance, but only the winner will advance. Fundamentals get the ball first. Will they score first? Defense, talk to me. Will they? Lamar Jackson, looking for a 1st and 10. You don't waste any time, do you? Gotta try that again, though. It's incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now, Jackson, wide open to Kelce. Go defense. Where'd you go? They making it look easy out there. Defense, you gotta step up. Fundamentals with a respectable game. putting them just beyond the 50-yard line. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. And Jackson gets popped. And there goes the ball. Let's flip it. Taking it down the left side. Put the team on my back. And he'll go all the way for a record breaker's touchdown. You're on the verge of victory, fundamentals. See you soon. The fundamentals. With how Keenan Allen runs routes, you should have no problem getting in the end zone. I guess you know, like the rest of the league, Jamal Adams got game. You don't find Cameron Jordan. He finds you. It's GNP against the fundamentals. No better time than now to jump into the fastest game of football ever devised. It's Superstar KO. 2 teams, 1 possession. Winner moves on. The loser is gone. A good old-fashioned KO fundamental style will make these fans go crazy. They're lining up. Let's go. Looks to throw. He's going deep down. It's intercepted. Might as well be throwing it towards I-4 with that kind of traffic. That pass is. You control your own fate right now. If you end up not liking the outcome, that's all on you. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Nice pop to break up that catch. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result from your 1st down call. Find something that works.
60 Maverick.
Ground and pound dropping back, throwing again. And he comes back with one, complete. There's some daylight and room to run. 20, 10. And they won't catch him. Touchdown GNP. You're on the verge of victory, fundamentals. See you soon.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit them with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Now here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall. Impressive career, Matthews. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now it's Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They find some open field here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They go to Elliott again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a fire.
Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
They'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 21-0 our score after 1. Third and 2, Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They start on the ground with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On the stop was Aaron Donald. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 35.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got?
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Rams ready to go on offense.
And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
Point A, B, and C.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing here, Rush. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
On 4th down, Rush. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Looking for and finding Akers on the crossing route.
And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
On 2nd and inches, Rush going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup as the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
To throw is Rush. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Stafford, he's got Higbee complete right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Back to throw, Rush. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Rush.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Rush to throw.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their...
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Rush. And his throw here's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Off play action. Rush. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball.
Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The football going back to the Rams now. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taking it about the 16. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st down, it's Stafford. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and they will remain well behind. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result.
This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake. Rush. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see.
There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Dallas offense set for this next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now. Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage. He's got a man, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. L.A. readies for its next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Stafford on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet.
Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to...
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. The 40. He's at the 30.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the red zone now, Stafford. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now to try again after the sack. Stafford, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Micah Parsons
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. One last throw here for Stafford. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Coach Madden, the fundamentals, keeping it old school. Stephon Gilmore, he knows what to do with the pick. You can get your points from either side of the ball. A coverage nightmare for any offense. Takeaway tray must be respected. Kicking with Kittle, huh? Good on you. Let's go, fundamentals. Fundamentals. You found your next addiction. It's Superstar KO. One series to earn a touchdown and then go for two. Stop your opponent in the round and move on through. Okay. We get to see the fundamentals offense set the narrative for this edition of Superstar KO. Drops back to throw it. Wide open to Hopkins. Yo, defense. Do you want to play today? No defense likes giving up games like that, ever. But especially on first down. You can catch him slipping now. Back to pass. Gets it to Hopkins on the slant. Hurry up and don't let him regroup. This is an ideal location on the field to take a shot. Back to pass. Looking deep for Stephon Diggs. Oh, he got it. It's complete. The fundamentals in the red zone now. Dropping back to pass. And that one goes incomplete. He normally catches those. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Back to pass. Almost like he knew that was 6 from the moment he threw it. Touchdown fundamentals. Gonna try and throw for it. Sliding right. Throws it into heavy traffic there. And the defense will come down with it. Stick to the game plan and keep your emotions in check. No crazy penalties here. First carry for Todd Gurley. And a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing to be excited about, but also you didn't go backwards. So top those yards with this play. Looks to throw on second down. Wide open to Kittle. Taking that pigskin to Broadway. 20, 10. He'll take this all the way home for a fundamentals touchdown. They'll give it to the, and he is into the end zone. They're up by 2, taking the win. It's the fundamentals. You can count on big plays coming from Devontae. Opponents can vouch for this. Yo, GMP versus the fundamentals. What worked last game may not work this game. Round 2 of Superstar KO will let us know. It's game time. Fundamentals get the ball first. Will they score first? Defense, talk to me. Will they? 1st and 10. Back to pass. Looking deep for George. Oh, that'll be picked off. Yep, it's Devin McCourty with it. Oski. Pass is. Show him how to step up and make the most of the moment. It's Superstar KO. Don't cave under pressure. First run. Saquon. It's Quan Solo. Barkley making it pretty. Saquon for the team. On 1st down, here goes Barkley again. Oh, okay. I see you. A short but positive run got you to your 47. Look, I'm trying to be positive, but you got to get more yards from your play. You'll run out of downs at this rate. Now Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's complete. Broke a big one there. Great call and great execution. Barkley gets the 1st down. He's down, but knocking at the door of the red zone. Good 1st down game. Truth be told, plays like that win games on a more consistent basis than big plays do. Don't sleep on them. On 2nd down, it's Barkley. He's not gonna make it back. This is a loss on the play. Nope, that's the wrong plan. But the defense is like, yep, just how we play. 3rd down, gonna run it. Just past the 20-yard line. Down to the 19 with that run. Defense better tighten up. Or don't. Up to you. Here goes Barkley. Barkley gets the 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, ground and pound. Don't worry, folks. The fundamentals will be back. And soon. The fundamentals. Kelsey's got more route moves than a GPS. They're probably saying it ain't fair. Thinking how we gonna stop Big Bear? The landlord is here. Receivers, you've been given notice. Quarterbacks, too. It's GMP against the fundamentals. I'm glad you finally joined us. I go by the name of Trey Moe, and I'm the voice of Superstar KO. Let's get to the action. A good old-fashioned KO fundamental style will make these fans go crazy. They're lining up. Let's go. Drops back to throw it. Looking deep for Travis Kelce. He takes it in. Complete. Hey, diddle. Right down the middle. Well, you may as well hot dog it in because there's no one around to stop you. Touchdown fundamentals. They're going to throw for the 2. And he'll get in. 8-0. Get your X-Factor players involved and go run it up. Exactly what the people came to see. First run, Derrick Henry. Wouldn't call that again soon. The D was waiting on it. A gain is a gain, true indeed. But you know you can't KO nobody like that. On second down, make way for the king. Bow before King Henry. And he's taken down after a really nice effort.
Here we go. Stack. Cowboy 80.
Henry with the first down. Oh, you should know better. Don't let Henry build momentum at the 30 with daylight. The 20, passing, stand in their way at your own peril. GMP's got one on the ground. They'll give it to the fullback and he'll get in to tie this game. It's tug of war, but with a twist. After both teams want to play, the field gets smaller. Be the first to score, and it's over. Remember, if you start a play in your own end zone, you need to get that ball out of there, or the other team gets a safety. They'll throw from the 50. And he floats one there. Incomplete.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
On the handoff. Going to Henry. Just another victim for Derrick Henry. Bumbling, rumbling, stumbling his way to a nice game. Starting the drive with Gurley. Football is moving in the right direction. You're up to your 45 now. Keep it going.
Hot 70.
He'll toss it to Henry. You'll get nothing from that play. Actually went backwards to your 48. Now they run to the left side. He's letting it fly for Juju. Shooting for Smith-Schuster. And it's intercepted. Watch out. It's...
Ready, set.
With the counter, it's GMP.
Dominated, boys. Stop how to go to work. Let's go.
Don't let the defense get you off track, fundamentals. The first play will set the tone for tug of war. Stay ahead. Looks to throw. Over the middle. That's Travis Kelce. They'll throw here. Going for Smith-Schuster. And they pick him off. They got it. It's... on the handoff. Going to Henry. You better bring more than that if you're stopping King Henry. Taken to the turf. A yard short of midfield. They'll throw here. Kelce brings it in for the fundamentals touchdown.